What's up, beautiful people? It's Sindafam. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be checking this video and it's titled Twitch Affair with Diddy, Ellen, DeGeneres, New, Trapped and Blackmailed. Okay, interesting. I'm excited to check this one out to hear what they've got to say. Let's check it out.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times.
Have a good night. But to honor Twitch, I think the best thing that we can do is to laugh and hug each other, and play games and dance and sing.
They checked around Twitch and Allison's home looking for any clues. The 911 call from the motel had come in just shortly after Allison had contacted the cops, so that's how this all came together.
More and more celebs are getting caught up in Diddy's drama, and now Ellen DeGeneres' name is all up in the mix. Paparazzi recently caught Ellen slipping and asked about those allegations against Diddy. And let me tell y'all, she looked like she was sweating bullets trying to dip out quickly. So this definitely raised some eyebrows because Ellen and Diddy have been tight for ages. But here's the kicker. Turns out Ellen might be dealing with way bigger issues, like supposedly showing up on those rumored tapes from Diddy's freak-off parties. And hold up, remember Steven Twitch boss, Ellen's DJ, who sadly passed away 2 years ago? Well, now there are rumors floating around that Steven knew something he shouldn't have about Ellen and Diddy and was silenced for it. And then some sources are going a step further, alleging that Twitch may have also been involved in Diddy's FOs and was blackmailed with some incriminating footage. Either way, this is all so disturbing, and when you start connecting all these dots about Twitch's sudden passing and all the mess around Ellen and Diddy, it's really hard not to feel like there's some shady stuff going on behind the scenes.
17 times! I've been on the show 17 times!
It feels like 20.
It feels like 20.
Every time feels like 1 1/4, so it adds up to 20 because it keeps going. You're always entertaining. You always make me laugh.
So first, let's talk about Ellen DeGeneres and her link to Diddy. Diddy has hit up Ellen's show many times over the years, and he's also extended Ellen invites to his parties. Now, there was one time when Ellen straight up asked Diddy if she was getting an invite to his birthday party, and Diddy claimed he always invites her, but she never rolls through.
Yeah, no, it's great. So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seen me show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay, well, maybe I have one at your house.
But here's the thing. Word on the street is that Ellen has indeed made appearances at Diddy's parties, just not the ones suitable for daytime TV chatter. By the way, during that same interview, Diddy dropped some hints about a whole different kind of party scene that kicks off after midnight. And Ellen said she knows all about those after parties, although she tried to play it off like she was joking.
Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party, though.
Uh-huh.
No, it'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, you know, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
And then it will carry on there.
Yeah. Then no, I mean the after party.
No, I know about them.
Now, fast forward to now, there's this viral paparazzi footage of Ellen looking all jittery when asked about the drama surrounding Diddy. And it's got folks wondering why Ellen looked so nervous as soon as she heard Diddy's name.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times.
Have a good night.
Have you been to his parties?
Something's fishy, y'all, and fans are digging deep into Diddy and Ellen's connection to find out what's really.
But the fact that she's invited him on a show and he invited her to a party don't mean they are buddies. So I don't even understand. At this point, it is not even making sense. Yo, what is going on? How is she connected to this? Or why are they asking her if she knew about Diddy? Does everybody who attends Diddy's party have to know about him? I'm honestly asking. Maybe. Because some people might just want to get into the party or want to attend the party because some people linked them up and all of that. They might not necessarily know him per se. Exactly. But are they buddies? before now. Maybe, and maybe they seem maybe because they've not made public appearances both together, or it might not be that they are borders. It might just be on a work level or something. That is my guess. Yo, but what do I know? Let's go on.
To find out what's really going on. People are now pointing out all the things Ellen and Diddy have in common. And while Ellen hasn't faced any serious criminal accusations like Diddy, she was named the meanest woman in Hollywood for a reason. It seems like both Diddy and Ellen have been putting on this front for the public, preaching love and kindness while allegedly being involved in all sorts of mess behind the scenes. Ellen has faced a lot of disturbing allegations in the past, from claims that she mistreats her staff both at home and in the workplace, to rumors that she acts like a controlling, jealous freak to her wife Portia, and that she even reportedly forced Portia to give up her acting career. But that's not all. There's also this viral conspiracy theory that Ellen may have done something that led to her ex-girlfriend Anne Heche's mysterious death. And in a bizarre coincidence, Anne died in August 2022, almost exactly 4 months to the day before Ellen's DJ tWitch supposedly unalived himself. And while some people were quick to dismiss this as a conspiracy theory, many others are saying it's seriously sketchy that two people who were close to Ellen for ages ended up dead in the same year within months of each other. Now, in case you're not familiar with Anne Heche, she was an actress who had a highly publicized relationship with Ellen. They dated between 1997 and 2000 and were often described as the world's first gay super couple. But get this, in a June 2021 episode of her podcast, Better with Ann and Heather, Anne dropped a bombshell claiming that Ellen tried to put her in an institution and that she was blacklisted in Hollywood.
Every single truth that I spoke, I was hit more, buried more, or despised more, and then had calculated visions and circulations of systems that spun me up and out of the system that would in any way challenge the fact that she was not telling her own truth but another's. Why do you think she tried to put me in an institution, folks? I called my mother. Guess what? 2 people who wanted more than anything to have my truth buried. It was not my timing. I did not and could not ask God for what that would be. All I could do was stay on my truth, do what I was doing, and study this thing called love that we tried to bury. And now I am up and out of the ground. And unfortunately, those 2 women could not shut me down.
But sadly, almost exactly a year after this podcast aired, Anne died in a freak car accident in the Mar Vista neighborhood of Los Angeles.
As we can see the helicopter video there of the car in the house, you can see firefighters on the scene there taking that car out from the house. Fox 11 in Los Angeles said the driver went into that house and sparked a fire. Firefighters were on the scene just before 11 a.m. on the West Coast.
But here's the suspicious part. Law enforcement officials initially claimed that Anne was under the influence and acting erratically at the time of the accident. But when the LA County Medical Exam...
So many things to crack, so many things to unlock, so many information at this point. One don't know what to believe anymore, where things really do happen in Hollywood. And indeed, it's a crazy times right now. I don't even understand what is going on, because I mean, people are trying to connect the dots to add everything linked to Diddy. It might not even be, it might just be that they have their own, what they do. It might not be linked to Diddy. They might just be work buddies, or based on the fact that they are in the same industry, they work together and all of that. Who knows? It don't necessarily mean that it has to be attached to Diddy, or it also does not mean that somebody caused the accident or anything. Oh my God. That's why I said with Hollywood, things are really weird. The information that are going to be revealed in next couple of months, people are not ready for whatever it is. Yo, my goodness. Let's go on.
under the influence and acting erratically at the time of the accident. But when the LA County Medical Examiner coroner released the results of the final autopsy, it said that Ann was not impaired by any substances at the time of the incident and that no active were found in her system. Now, as for Stephen "Twitch" Boz, he died on December 13th, 2022, and the official cause of death was ruled as a self-inflicted wound to the head. But even now, fans are still trying to wrap their heads around this tragedy, and a lot of them are still not buying the official story. Now, here's what we know about Stephen's passing. On Monday, December 12th, he left his home on foot and checked into the Oak Tree Inn Motel in Encino, Los Angeles, just a quick 15-minute stroll from the house he shared with his wife Allison and their 3 children. The next day, Allison freaked out when she saw that Twitch was gone while his car was still in its place, and she ran to the local police station begging them to take Twitch's disappearance seriously. Allison told the police that something was off because Twitch never went anywhere without his car, and several officers followed Allison back to the house to look for clues about Twitch's whereabouts. But shortly after, the motel where Twitch had checked in the previous day called the police and said they found Twitch in the bathroom of his room. But despite the official ruling on the cause of death, fans had a tough time wrapping their heads around the idea that Twitch would do this because he never once shared that he was struggling with anything. And at least from the outside, he seemed like a genuinely happy person who adored his family. In fact, not too long before he passed, Twitch and Allison revealed that they were seriously considering adding another little one to the family.
Oh my God, do you miss having a newborn in the house?
I sure do.
Uh-oh.
I think we would love to start trying for another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what? How you feel? Look, she said she missed it. Well, how you feel?
No, listen, listen, no, but we really do. I mean, I love the little babies. I love them, and to be quite, it's a constant conversation.
Also, Twitch and Allison celebrated their 9th wedding anniversary just 4 days before Twitch's tragic passing, and Twitch shared this sweet tribute to Allison on IG. To be clear, just because someone looks happy from the outside doesn't mean that they're not struggling in private, and depressed people are often good at masking their symptoms, even in front of their loved ones. On the other hand, a lot of people felt something seemed off about the official narrative of Twitch's passing, especially the part about this mysterious note he left in the motel room. It was initially reported in the media that no note was found at the scene, but law enforcement sources later confirmed to TMZ that Twitch left a note in which he alluded to past challenges, but they didn't disclose what kind of challenges Twitch was referring to. And even with the note and the official autopsy report, many fans are still saying there's way too much fishy business surrounding Twitch's death, and they're just not buying the idea that he would leave his family. And now that Ellen's friendship with Diddy is in the spotlight, some sources are speculating that Twitch was being blackmailed with something. Now, let me be clear. There is no proof that Twitch himself was close to Diddy or attended any of his parties. But the fact that Diddy was so close to Ellen and Twitch worked for her for almost a decade has left some folks wondering if Twitch knew more than it was safe for him to know about those two.
Some days it just doesn't work out.
Is that going to be a new thing? Are you going to try to be early?
Yes, I'm trying to be early.
Are you going to be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No.
No.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late, please.
What time would you like me there?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But not too late. Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I promise you I'm not going to let you down on this big one.
All right, good.
But what could Twitch have possibly been onto about Ellen and Diddy that would lead him to do the unthinkable? Well, according to fans, the parallels between Ellen and Diddy are obvious. Besides the rumors that Ellen used to attend Diddy's FO parties, people are speculating that they are part of some shady industry cult where all types of despicable things go down behind the scenes. One fan said, could this be why Twitch and Ann were killed? Were they going to expose her? And then another person added, now I'm wondering if the side of the dancer Twitch has something to do with her, for sure. And P. Diddy Blackmailed dirty party. But let me know how you feel about this Ellen Diddy connection and what happened to Twitch. Are folks reading too much into it? Or do you think there's something suspicious about Twitch's death? Let me know in the comments and don't miss out on this next video.
Yo. I don't even know what to think anymore. It's not even making sense at this point. It might not necessarily mean or be that they were close, or maybe any of them knew anything that was going on, or Twitch knew anything that was happening, or maybe at this point I don't even know. It's crazy, because the more you check these videos or check these things, you begin to question and ask yourself, like, what exactly is going on, because nothing is making sense at this point. But again, I always say, are people ready for the information that are gonna come out or pop out, or at the names that are gonna be attached to everything involved Diddy? Some might not even necessarily be involved per se, some might just be part of the circle and all of that, and have their own dealings separately from what he is doing. But yo, this is wild. But let me know what you think about this. I'm sure tons of people have interesting things to share. I really love your honest contribution. You can share the useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.